You just reviewed a local notification. In a push notification, a lot of that code is unnecessary because it's happening somewhere other than the user's device. There's a server somewhere which contains the trigger. That server will push the content towards the user's device. Between a user's device and the server is Apple's Push Notification Service, or APNs. APNs takes the server's, or as Apple refers to it, provider's data, checks if the data is from a legitimate source, and sends a payload from APNs to the specific device registered to receive the push notification. APNs's major job is to coordinate security and device identity. To make this happen, APNs uses two special pieces of data, a certificate key and a token. You as a developer register your app with Apple. In return, you get an app certificate, an encoded file that identifies your app as a legitimate app for notifications. When you run the application, a token gets generated to identify this specific device to APNs. It contains information about the device and permissions to run on this device. The token must be generated every time you run an application, since it may change due to changes like iOS version updates or a new owner of a device. The developer sends this certificate and token to the provider of the push notification. Once the provider has this information, when the logic of the provider indicates a need to push a notification, it sends a token in a payload with the message to APNs, which confirms it is a valid message and directs it according to the token to the correct device. The 5 steps of a local notification become 3 for a push notification. APNs replaces the developer building content, triggers, and requests on the device. In this course, we will not go into how to make or use the server. We will learn the steps to work with APNs, generate the certificate, token, and the payload.